Good morning. Happy Canada Day. I'm just starting off the day at Brooks Lake. You know, what a sight to wake up to. The sun hitting the mountains over there. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm just hitting the road. Stretch goal today is to get to Pinedale, but there's a couple of There's a couple of camp spots in between. Notably Whiskey Creek, where we stayed last year. But the mosquitoes there are pretty bad. I don't know if you know this, but like Wyoming has like high altitude mosquitoes. They somehow seem to be able to get in a echelon and follow you, and then just start picking you off as you ride along. They're just nasty mosquitoes here. So, anyways, goal is to get to Pinedale. I had a really rough day yesterday. I got into my tent around 7:30 because of the mosquitoes, and I fell asleep immediately. Woke up a little while later, and then went right back to sleep. So I guess I needed that rest. So hopefully that'll translate into a good day today. But time will tell. So last year when it came through here, there was forest fire damage, but didn't seem as noticeable as it is this year. I guess the difference is a lot of the bark now has started to fall off these trees that were damaged by forest fires. But boy, there sure is a lot of damage. It's pretty devastating. But it's also good to see that there's new growth happening and it'll rehabilitate itself. It's filterable. So today's ride, I started off in that valley over there is where Brooks Lake is, and where that campground is, Pinnacle Campground. And you can see that there's a highway that winds down into the valley. And it was a 10-mile or a 16-kilometer descent, which was kind of a nice way to start the ride, a little cool. But I always question Garmin's accuracy, because as I was going down it, it would go 12 kilometers, and then it would go 8 kilometers, and it would jump back up to 10 kilometers. So I don't know. Garmin's all over the place. Anyways, I'm on the climb and taking my bike for a little walk because it's the steepest part of the climb, and my legs are a little still sore from yesterday. So, anyways, that's part of the Thru-Rider. All right, so this intersection is definitely know about it from last year. There's two ways you can go about things. You can do the GDMBR route by following the road and going up that dirt road where you probably see those side-by-sides ripping away up there right now. Or you do the Thru-Rider route, which we go up through the trees there, some double track, and then it turns into some pretty off-road situation up the climb. So what I'm going to do now is, I remember this from last year, the mosquitoes were terrible, so I'm going to go put some bug spray on before I attempt going into those woods again. Back to hiker bike. Oh my God, that was hard. I had my Lieutenant Dan moment where I screamed at the universe. Oh, I don't know if that's harder than last year or equally as hard, or last year was harder, but man, that was too much hike a bike. Just way too much. It's me, I'm not feeling great. I just don't have any power in my legs. Even the sections where I should be able to pedal, I'm just struggling with it. So I'm going to get to Pinedale soon enough, tomorrow for sure. And I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat a lot. Get the bike fixed. And then get ready to get going again on, I guess it'll be Thursday.
All right, gotta get going. Can't keep sitting around complaining. Remember to look back of where you've been. It's a pretty spectacular scenery. Finally over Union Pass, on the descent. Oh. Just stopped at Whiskey Creek to feed the mosquitoes and get some water. This is where we stayed last year. Nice little campground just before Pinedale. But I'm early, so I'm heading to Pinedale. So you probably have noticed these last few shots that the landscape has changed. And that's because we are entering the north end of the Colorado Basin, which actually begins in Wyoming, not Colorado. But it's pretty spectacular looking at the sun off those foothills over there. It's pretty great view.